This one?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And then transition it again after you turn the mic on.
Huh?
Like hit transition again now that the mic's on.
Oh. Okay.
And now it should all be good.
All right. I think we're live. So welcome back to Valorant Open Series. I believe this is week 3 or 4 of our games, and we're starting off on Haven. Looks like we're on the attack side this time. We're starting off with Ace of Spades on Reyna, Iris Neptune on Skye, Steev is washed on Sova, Shullyyyy on Killjoy, and Jimmy is washed looking to pick Harbor. Alright. Hopefully this loading screen won't be too long. I know Spencer always says it will be, and then it never is. So
Are they usually long?
yeah, they're pretty long whenever you're in game, but
Oh.
if it's pretty central locations, then it shouldn't be too long.
Oh, cool. It's in Illinois. I've been there. Have we played this school before?
I do not think so. I don't know what school it is, so I would assume it's new since there are a lot of people, a lot of teams in open, so I assume we get new ones every time. I guess this loading screen is very long. Every time Spencer says, I'm going to cut to BRB, this loading screen is very long. It always, like, instantly goes.
Yeah.
So, I guess this is
You
one of
jinxed
the times.
it.
Yeah, I jinxed it.
You jinxed it. Next time you need Spencer to come in here.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Alright.
What's a buy phase?
A buy phase, so their buy phase, hang on. Oh, we're over here now. Okay, there it goes. So the buy phase is where the teams can buy their weapons. So typically pistol rounds are when they don't have a lot of credits. So they're only going to be buying like very close range guns. Like they start off with the classic, and then they can buy guns as we see Astria has a ghost. That's a more farther range weapon so that they can like one tap. But this is very low credits, and in Valorant you have to manage your credits to make sure you're not like over boosting your economy or under boosting it, especially if you're winning and losing. It's a game of credits and a game of util. So
Do they start with a certain amount of credits, or do they have to like earn their credits?
they start with 800, but if they win, they get up to around 600, I believe.
Oh, cool.
And then kills get you more credits as you go.
So if they win once, they have a more likely chance of winning the next round because they have better stuff?
Yes, that's how it goes. So if you win the pistol round, you're most likely to win the save round. Or
How many rounds are there?
It's first to 13, but win by 2 since this is tournament mode.
Cool.
Alright, looks like Ace of Spades and Jimmy Buckets. I picked 2. And it looks like I've gotten a flawless.
What does that mean?
So flawless is when no one dies on the on our team.
Oh, that's awesome.
So Grizzlies have around 3,000 credits depending on what how many kills they got. So it looks like Jimmy is picking a Spectre, Ace and Iris are picking Ghosts, Steev is picking a Marshall, and then Shullyyyy has yet to pick.
Do we have the same people playing every week, or is there different people switching off?
Different players are switching off. So I believe last week, instead of Iris Neptune, we had Thespian, and I think Blue is washed, also appears, and then Royal, of course, appears as well. Looks like Shullyyyy and this Jet are fighting.
Oh,
Steev picks out the Sage.
So when they die, are they out for the round, or is there a respawn?
So only one character can be able to respawn. That would be Sage.
That doesn't sound fair.
It is pretty fair. It's an ultimate, so they have to charge up their ultimate, and then they can be able to respawn. But typically, they are out for the round if they die.
Do they all have different? Like, does every character have a different ultimate?
Yes, every character has a different ultimate. So we're spectating Steev is washed right now. His ultimate is where he can shoot a bow, and it can pierce through walls. So he can if we look at the map right now, he could pull out his ultimate and eliminate that Yoru.
Why was that dude flashing?
So that dude, Yoru has a clone, and if you hit it, you'll be flashed.
What does the flashing mean?
The flashing means you're completely blinded.
Oh.
And you can't see at all. So then, typically what people do is they flash, and then they turn around the corner, and they'll be able to get the elimination. Alright, we're expecting Iris Neptune now. Looks like she's holding C cross. We're in a 3v1 right now, and the Yoru is very weak. So, I believe they're running away. Yep. Spike just went off. Jimmy Buckets did fall to Spike, but looks like they got it.
So we won?
Yes, we won our save round.
Nice.
So now we're in a full buy round.
Oh, we have way more credits.
Yep. The more credits you have, the better weapons you're able to buy. So right now, if we spectate Ace of Spades, she has a Vandal. Vandal is one of the best weapons in the game. It can one-tap.
The knife?
No. The gun that she's pulling out sometimes. The knife is like a 2 or 3 tap, but this one is a 1-tap headshot.
How do you get close enough to hit someone with a knife if they all have guns?
Sneaking behind them, basically.
Yeah, but can't you see them like lighting up like that? Yellow dude?
No, so they can't see through the walls like we can since we're in observers.
Oh.
They don't know where any of them are.
That makes way more sense. So they're just kind of walking around these corners hoping someone's not about to kill them?
Kind of. You can kind of hear whenever they're
Oh.
like slow walking, you can't hear them, but if they're not slow walking, you can.
Oh, okay.
And certain characters like Sky can bring out Util that Sky can bring out her dog and she can see around the corners.
She has a dog? What kind?
I don't know the kind of dog, but it's a green dog.
Is it like one of those yappy little dogs? Or...
No, it's like a wolf type dog, like very big.
What do the spikes do?
The spikes are like bombs that you have to defuse.
Oh. Like with the wires?
Kind of, but it's different, but the same.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. Oh.
And looks like we got it.
We won again.
Yeah. So we're up 3-0 now. We should have a full buy again.
How come one has way less credits than the rest of them?
So when you lose, you only get a certain amount of credits, and that's not always enough to buy the full guns that you want. So you typically have to save and to get more credits.
Oh.
So if we look at the enemy team right now, they don't have as much credits as we do. So they're forced to take lower guns and hope to get a win and more credits.
Doesn't look like that's gonna happen.
No.
So there's knives, bow and arrows, and guns. Are there any other weapons?
There's shotguns, just guns, knives, and bows.
They have like massive swords.
No.
What about hammers?
No.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, your knife can be a cosmetic, so like some of them have like a really long katana, but it's all the same.
But
3 weapons basically.
What does that thing do?
So that is Killjoy's sentry turret. Killjoy can place that, and it can basically detect if an enemy is there and fire at it for more damage.
That's pretty cool. That is a cool gun. Look, it's got a nose ring.
Yeah. Guns can have plenty of cosmetics on it, and skins are really an important part of Valorant.
Do they buy these skins outside of the game or with their credits?
They buy it with their credits that they use money to purchase.
Oh, okay. So do they have to pick their skins before they play?
Yes, they have loadout things in their store or their, I guess, loadouts, and they can choose like what skins to go on what guns, basically.
Oh, cool. So is this like have different maps, or every round of Valorant plays like on this same like field area?
There are different maps in Valorant. Currently, we're playing on Haven, and I believe we're going to Bind next. So we'll be playing different maps. Looks like the Grizzlies are up 4-0 now. Jimmy is washed is 8-0 right now. And
That's
then,
insane.
Yeah, and then Ace of Spades is 7-1. So now you see the enemy team start to have more credits. They're able to have more full buys now, since they have more credits. Even though they've lost every round, the more saving you do, the more credits you'll have. So they're now on equal gun levels. So they all have Vandals and Spectres and Guardians. So they'll all be able to compete at the same thing.
So when you're playing with your team, do you all spread out or do you try to stick with people?
It depends. So usually on attack, you want to stick more closely. And it also depends on what guns you have. So right now we're seeing the Grizzlies stick together and hope to take C control.
What's that?
C is a site on the map, so we see A, B, and C.
Yeah.
And the site basically means that's where you can plant the spike.
Oh, okay.
Ace is scary with a knife. Yep.
So when they hit 13 up there, is the game over or is there like multiple rounds?
So when they hit 13 up there, this map is over, and we'll be going on to another map. And once it's a best out of 3, so if they reach 2, they'll be winning the series.
Perfect. Looks like right now they're doing great.
Yep. Jimmy is Wash picking up the Sova from the other enemy team.
Like they stole something from the enemy team?
No, eliminating the other person.
Oh.
And Jimmy Buckets gets an ace.
Is that why they're screaming?
Yep. Jimmy Buckets is currently 13-0.
He is insane.
Yeah.
And buy phase is when they either spend or save their credits?
Yep.
Okay. This is way more complex than Fortnite.
Yep. Alright, looks like the Grizzlies are hoping for a C push. Or an A push, my bad.
A garden.
Yep.
Yep. So do they get to see that map up there that shows all the people either?
No, they just get to see part of the map.
Okay.
So if we're looking at Jimmy Buckets, he'd be able to see a bit in front of him just to know where to like move around.
But they can't see the whole map with everybody
No.
like we can?
No.
What
Unless they
is
tab into
that?
That is Killjoy's Molly. It's basically where she detains the enemy and deals damage to them.
Like, if they get into it, they're like sucked in?
No, they're just they just will be dealt damage in this one.
Oh, okay. How much damage, like, does every player have different amounts of damage?
Util has varying amounts of damage, but every gun gives the same amount of damage at the same range, of course. At different ranges, so at 15 meters, the gun will do X amount of damage, and at 0 to 5, it'll
Do they all have the same amount of, like, health?
Yes, everyone has the same amount of health.
How much do they start with?
Around 100, I believe, and then they can buy shields to either get 25 or 50 more.
Do they buy those during the buy phase?
Yes.
Okay. Right now we're watching Jimmy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! Oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna kill them, but that's their team.
Yes, we can't team kill in this.
That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
It would add a fun aspect to the game.
I don't necessarily think so. I mean,
Forces you to pay attention.
that's fair. But at the same time,
Why is your water orange?
G Fuel. It's
Oh.
mango lemonade.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah.
Why is the tower on fire?
The tower's on fire. That's just a map design choice,
Oh,
I
it's
guess.
all. Oh, I thought someone like blew it up.
No.
Can you like deal damage to the map, like break the crates and stuff like that?
No. You
Oh.
can't break crates, but you can wallbang through crates.
Oh.
And looks like the Grizzlies clutched this round.
That is awesome. They're 6-0.
Yep. 6-0. Looks like another full buy for the Grizzlies. And looks like another save round going out for the enemy team.
So So when they play on the next map, are they also going to be on the red team?
No. So right now we're attacking.
Yeah.
Whenever we go to defending, we'll be on the green team.
Okay, what's the difference between attacking and defending?
So attacking can plant the spike, and they have to work through the site to be able to plant it.
Mm-hmm.
Defense can lurk back and play passively in order to either retake or stop the Grizzlies from planting the spike.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. I just watched someone die.
Yep, Steev was taken out.
Playing this would make me paranoid.
Why?
Because you never know if somebody's just going to come up behind you and stab you.
You can generally hear.
I forget that we don't have sound right now.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining playing this in the dark. I'd be terrified.
Have you tried Phasmophobia?
What is that?
That's a scary game.
I played Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's worse than this.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Let's go, Shullyyyy.
And
Oh, I
Ace
love
of
those little
Spades.
emotes.
Yep. Ace of Spades taking out the Astra. And looks like Spike is going down on C.
There's so many cool visuals.
Yep. That's what differs Valorant from a game like CSGO.
Yeah.
CSGO is more standard to where you plant the bomb. And then Valorant, you have a lot of different utils and different mechanics.
What would you say is the hardest shooting game that you played?
To learn or to play?
Both.
I would say CSGO is one of the hardest
Woo!
games to like learn how to spray control it. But
Mhm.
Valorant is definitely one of the a harder game to learn how to play.
Yeah.
This looks like we're on round 7. We won't be switching sides for another 5 rounds. So hopefully Grizzlies can get to 12 before that.
I thought it was 13.
So every 12 rounds, they switch the sides.
Oh, okay. So if things go as they are, they're only going to play on the other side for one round?
Yeah.
Is there like a benefit to being on a certain side than the other?
Yes and no. Every side has its like good things and
Oh,
bad
that's
things.
a cute plant.
Every side has a good thing and bad thing. Defense you can play a bit more passively, and attack you can play a bit more aggressively. So it's just all really how you play.
Okay, so it kind of depends on the team.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Looks like the Grizzlies are trying to rework up A. Jimmy sends out his wall to protect.
Oh, they can build?
No, it's like a wall where you can walk through it, but he can hear them walk through it.
Oh, I was going
So-
to say, that is not an effective wall. If you can walk through it.
Looks like Jimmy gets the
Ooh.
Sova, but taken out by the Astra.
Oh, is that the dog?
Yep, that's the dog.
That's kind of freaky. That looks like my dog. Oh no.
Ah.
That's not good. Thrifty.
It means when they're low on credits,
Mm-hmm.
that the enemy team gets the thrifty tag on. If
Oh. 7-1.
they win. Mm-hmm. Looks like they're trying to go for another A-B push. Let's look at what the Grizzlies are buying right now. So looks like Steev is probably saving up for an AWP, but he's using the Marshall right now. Iris is using Bulldog, and the other 3 are using Vandals.
Is there like a better weapon than others, or is it just on their preferences?
So there are better weapons that deal more damage. So the AWP is a one-shot to the body and head. The Marshall is only a one-shot to the head.
Oh, I gotcha.
And then Vandal and Phantom are one-shot headshots. So they're
Ooh.
going to be better than a gun like the Spectre.
Can they all zoom in like that, or just the one with the sights?
They can all zoom in, but typically ADSing, except on the Ares, Judd, Ares, Odin, Marshall, and Op are all. It doesn't really help them too.
Oh, okay. Bark, bark. I love that dog.
Ooh, Jimmy picks up the Steev picks up the Sova and Euro with his ult, and Jimmy picks up the other.
Pulled out that arrow.
Yep. Jimmy picking up the, and we won.
Awesome, 8-1. Another bye round.
Yep.
Bye phase. Almost got it. How come Ace of Spades has a lot less than the rest?
So depending on what you buy and how many kills you get,
Oh, yeah.
you get more credits.
So if their team wins, they get like a certain amount and then they get extra based on their kills?
Yes.
Okay. Can you lose credits if you lose?
No, you don't lose credits unless you buy stuff.
Okay. What if they run out of bullets?
Then they're just out.
Like, they just have to hide?
Yeah, or they can pick up another weapon that might have more bullets.
Are their weapons, like, randomly scattered, or do they have to take them from people who died?
They have to take them from people who died.
Oh, okay. So they have to be careful with, like, how many they shoot.
Yes. You just don't want to, like, empty all your bullets out.
Yeah.
Usually you don't really run out of bullets.
Do they, like, refill between rounds?
Yes.
Okay. So, is that timer, like, the round ends after the 54 more seconds?
Yes. Either spike must be planted, or the timer must be run out.
What if the timer runs out and both teams still have players?
The round ends. And the defense would win in that case, since the attackers weren't able to eliminate them all or plant the spike.
Oh, okay.
Looks like the Grizzlies have rotated A, and Jimmy Buckets has sent out his wall.
The spike is planted.
Steev finds the Sova.
Oh, that was good.
Gets blinded, but gets the Euro.
What's the Yoru?
That's the enemy agent that he just eliminated.
Oh, nice.
And he looks for the Astra and gets it.
Awesome. 9-1.
Yep. Currently, Jimmy is 20-3.
Oh my gosh.
Ace is 11-3.
Steev has so many credits.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be trying to save for an op next round.
How much are those?
Those are currently 4,700.
Then he can already buy it.
He can buy it, but he might not want to.
Oh.
Because if he uses too many credits, his economy will be bad.
What does your economy mean?
It's just how you manage your credits. So if he spends too much credits, he won't have any credits. So he's trying to save some, so that he has more credits, and then he can buy later on.
Sheriff on top.
Yep.
So many more people actively watch this than Nintendo games. Like, I never see any comments on the Nintendo streams.
Man.
Maybe one from someone's mom. Not mine, though. She doesn't watch.
Looks like Steev spotted the Sage, and they're just... Oh, the Sage picks Steev.
I didn't even see him get hit by anything. Oh, this round is going to be close.
Yep, it's a 2v3 for the Grizzlies.
So, the one with the full white bar under him, does that mean he has full health right now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, never mind.
It's like Iris Neptune was taken out by the Astra. It's all left to... And then Shane is
9-2.
Currently, one more round before the swap.
They're still winning, though.
Yep.
Is this how they usually go, or are they usually closer?
Typically, the Grizzlies have been closer sometimes, but other times it has been the reverse.
Okay. I should know if typically the games were usually pretty evenly matched, or if it's always a sweep.
Looks like the Grizzlies are opting to go B this round.
Is there a benefit for going B?
Yes and no. B allows for more spread out control, so that they could rotate A through the garage, or they could rotate back and go to A, or they can just simply go to B.
While the Grizzlies are playing, are they all talking to each other?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just It's just communication about where they think the enemy is and what they're doing based on their positions.
Okay. Can they hear, like, the other team chatting?
No.
Okay. Oh my god, look at the little dinosaurs. That is so cool. What's that orb?
That orb gives them an extra point on their ultimate to charge it up faster.
Oh, cool.
It looks like the Grizzlies are trying to go C right now.
Switching up their tactics.
Mm-hmm.
How do they know when it's a good time to switch up tactics?
If they have heavy contest on one site, then one site might be open.
Oh.
So if the enemy decided to heavy contest A, then C or B might be open, and they could rotate there.
Okay.
It looks like it's all up to Steev.
Dang, 9-3. So are they switching now?
Yes, now we get to see the Grizzlies on defense.
How do you think? How have they been doing on defense in the past games?
They are really good at defense on a Haven.
So their ability to like be good or bad at a certain thing also depends on the map.
Yes.
Okay.
Some maps are really attack heavy, and others are really defense heavy.
And this one's defense heavy?
Typically, yes.
Okay.
If you have a good offense, though, it can be really punishing if the other team doesn't have a great defense.
Yeah.
Mario Kart sucks. Yeah, I agree on that. Our Mario Kart player kind of smoked me when we played, so I definitely agree with that.
Didn't Draven win 4-1 today?
Yeah, Draven's really good, so.
I just don't like that they can't use tilt controls.
Looks like the Grizzlies are rotating A.
Ooh.
Spike is going
Everybody
down.
is in A right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a 3-minute delay on this stream?
I believe so. Could you set one up?
I think there is, like, by default.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully there is. Where they can just, like, watch and see everything.
Oh, okay. So I believe we already have the 3-minute delay set up. So.
Yeah, I think it's built in.
Yeah, because then
Yeah.
It's built in. Yeah.
Oh, that explains why the chats
Yep.
are always behind
Yep.
what we're saying.
Yep.
I just thought they were really slow typers.
Oh.
Like on Among Us when you're trying to respond to people.
Yeah. Looks like Shane is opting to save.
How did they win? He's still alive.
So the spike went off, so that means they lost.
How do they keep them from planting the spike?
By eliminating the spike carrier, or
Oh.
just keeping them off the site.
Do they know who the spike carrier
No.
is?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's the interesting part. Any one of the 5 could be the spike carrier.
But we know who the spike carrier is.
Yes, because we're observing it.
Okay. Does the other team have observers too?
I do not know.
Oh, okay. I agree. Mario Kart over
No.
COD. Yeah. I'm a Switch girl though. Nintendo for life. Wii Fit was my passion as a kid. I wasn't allowed to play fun games.
Neither was I. I was playing Minecraft. That was about it.
Oh, Minecraft is such a fun game.
Yep. It's a fun game, but
It's a fun game, but it gets old after the first 300 hours.
looks like Ace of Spades is trying
Unholy
to...
planting? Oh no. Does
Yes.
that mean they automatically lost since the spike is
they
planted?
can still defuse it. So
Oh, okay.
that's the thing. The attackers now have to defend the spike from
Oh, okay.
from us. Looks like Jimmy and Ace of Spades both picking up 1. Ace of Spades picking up 2. Looking for the Astria, and she picks it. Finds the Euro. And Jimmy picks up the Euro.
Now they can.
Now they're diffusing, so they win.
Awesome. 10-4.
Yep. 3 more wins for the Grizzlies before they take home this map.
That's such a funny phrase. Take home the map. They're gonna put it on a shelf?
No, just take it home for their win.
Yeah. Round 15. What are they buying?
Let's see. Looks like Steev is opting for a Marshall. Shullyyyy is opting for a Stinger. And Iris and Jimmy both on the Scepters. And Ace of Spades with the Vandal.
Is it in their benefit to change up what they use throughout the game? Or stick with one and get really good with it?
Typically it's good to diversify when you're training what gun you're using. But using a couple guns are really good because then you can get really good with them.
Yeah. I'm blushing. Is that a moth or a Dorito?
I believe that's a Dorito.
Oh.
It's like Ace of Spades and Jimmy both picking up 1. Grizzlies now in a 4v3.
I'm sorry, but I would never walk into a purple orb.
It's just a smoke.
I don't care. It's sketchy. What's that skull thing that just popped up?
Oh, that was a kill animation.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy Bucket's looking for the Astria on this. He sends out his Cove, meaning he cannot get hit through it. The Astria has to
So he's
push
about to
him.
win. Oh, that was so close.
If he had more time, he could have definitely gotten it.
Yeah. 10-5.
Let's see what the Grizzlies are buying. Looks like Jimmy has his Vandal.
He might be good at Mario Kart, but he's terrible at Fortnite.
Weird to say your duo is saying this, you know.
Oh, that's his duo?
Yep, that's his duo.
A lot of love on the team. That's funny. Yo, Ace, we're the sheriff?
Yep, she's pulling out right now. Looks like the Grizzlies are trying to defend A and B mostly.
Are all the people watching people who play on our teams?
I have no clue.
My dreams have come true. Yes, I love Smash. Oh, okay, 4 viewers. It's nasty.
Looks like the Grizzlies have rotated C in hopes to
They're all staying
retake.
together. When they're on the defense side, is it better for them to stay together?
It's better for them to stay together and play angles.
Okay. What does that mean?
Just playing the sight line. So right now we would have seen Shullyyyy watch that sight line so that he would have a line of view into if the enemies crossed it.
Oh man, 10-6. You watching Iris Neptune?
Yep. It looks like Iris, Neptune, and Shullyyyy have both opted for Ghosts, Jimmy for a Spectre, and the other 2 for Vandals.
You can tell just by looking at that silhouette.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Are all the rounds 1 minute and 40 seconds?
Yes. They can go longer if the spike is planted, though.
Oh, okay. Is that the same on all the maps too?
Yes.
Okay. 7 viewers.
Let's go.
Woo! That's 6 more than who watched Mario Kart earlier.
Man, just dissing Mario Kart like that.
No, I love Mario Kart. I think more people should love Mario Kart. This is me advertising for next week's Mario Kart game at 5 o'clock on Thursday.
Looks like Jimmy is going for a flank right now.
Go, Jimmy.
He's rotating through garage right now, hoping to
It
get
looks like he's about to pull up on a bunch of people.
Yep.
Oh.
Grizzlies now in a 5v2.
You think they can still pull it out?
I think they can.
I think they can too.
Steve picks up 1.
There's some pretty good players.
Mm-hmm. Steve picks up 2.
Ooh!
And,
Aw, that was so close.
that was close.
Attackers won 10-7. What are they buying?
Let's see. A Spectre for Jimmy Buckets. Ace of Spades with another Vandal. Steve is washed with Marshall. Shullyyyy with a Vandal. And Iris Neptune with a Sheriff, it looks like.
I won't let the haters get to me. Go you. Man, these rounds are so quick.
Yep.
That's why they play an insane amount of them.
Yes. Looks like Jimmy Buckets sent his cavern out. Or his
Ooh.
wave out.
He's got this.
Yep. He spots the arrow too. And now sends out his wall to block
Oh,
A side.
someone let the dog out.
Yep. Sky has let her dog out.
I love that song. Who let the dogs out? Rah, 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 rah.
Looks like the enemy has rotated C.
Everybody's still alive.
It's a 5v5 for the Grizzlies right now.
That's crazy.
Steve picks up the jet.
Oh, 4v5.
Mm-hmm.
They're slaying this round.
Yes.
I think they're gonna end up winning this map.
I think so too.
I think it's gonna be close, but they're gonna do it. Oh!
Jimmy picking up the Astria.
4v2. 2v4.
3v4 now.
3v4. Which one do you say first?
Yeah, whatever.
2v2. Oh no! They almost
Spike
had that
went out. Yep.
defused. Oh, we lost a viewer.
Oh.
I mean, it has been an hour. Maybe it was their bedtime.
I don't think anyone goes to bed at 7:30.
If I wasn't here, I would be asleep. Bye, FaZe. This is getting exciting. I love this game. I'm gonna watch YouTube videos about it to fall asleep. Anybody recommend any Valorant YouTubers? Let me know.
All I know of is Tins. That's it.
Mm.
He's just a pro player, so.
He's a pro player?
Yeah.
How do you become a pro player in Valorant?
Really good aim, really good teamwork,
Yeah.
and a whole lot of talent.
Do they go pro with a specific team, or do they pick like really good players and make them a team?
Typically they make a team, but when you're going pro, you have to go through their challengers system.
Yeah.
Typically, and that's just a showcase of how good of you are.
Oh, I gotcha. We're watching Jimmy is Washed right now.
It's a 3v1 for the Grizzlies.
Oh, they got this.
Yep. But
The spike isn't even planted.
Nope.
How is one guy gonna plant a spike? They won't. How are they gonna protect a spike? Oh no. 1v2?
Yep.
But if they don't plant the spike in the next 33 seconds, then we auto win?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oh no.
He saw him pick up the thing, and Jimmy Buckets takes out the Astria.
Yeah! 8-11.
One more round before it's match point for the Grizzlies.
Woo! I love that this is scored like tennis.
Why?
I don't know. It adds even more to this already confusing game. I like it. I like challenging things. Bye, FaZe. Yeah, they're taking this home. They got this.
Yep. Looks like Shullyyyy is putting out his alarm bot and maybe his turret to soul protect B.
Ooh. Oh, that is a high-tech watch.
Looks like Steev is washed, picks up 2.
Oh, yeah.
4?
Only one left. Oh, but the spike is planted. How long do they have after it's planted to defuse it? Yeah.
About 30 seconds, I believe.
Oh my god, they're gonna win!
Mm-hmm.
Nice! Match point, right?
Yes, it is match
That's the
point
term.
now. Yes.
We got this. So if they win this round, we take the map.
Yes.
Do they already know what map they're playing next, or do they gotta, like, chat and figure it out?
They picked map bans and picks beforehand, so they know
Oh,
what they're
okay.
playing.
So the next one will start pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Do they change characters between maps?
They can, if they want to.
Do they usually?
Typically, yes. Sometimes we see a bit of character change,
Ooh.
depending on what the map is and how they like to play it.
So different characters do better in different maps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Their util is better suited to that map, which is typically why.
Yeah. Oh. The spike is not planted, right?
No, the spike has not been planted, and it's still a 5v5.
They got this.
Ace of Spades spotting 2. And now falls back to...
Oh, we
hold
got
out.
one!
Shullyyyy picking up the jet.
Good job, Shullyyyy. What the heck? What was that eye in the sky?
That was a blind.
Oh.
Reyna has a blind that can be cast into the sky.
Oh no!
Steev is Wash picking up the Uru.
Oh no, it's 3-3. But the spike's still not planted.
No. So the enemy has 40 seconds to plant the spike.
Okay. Does that mean we win if the spike carrier is killed, or does someone else carry the spike?
Someone else can carry the spike.
Oh. Do they get to pick who they pass it on to, or is it random?
It is just whoever picks it up.
Oh. Can we pick it up?
No.
Oh.
Grizzlies in a 2v2 right now.
Oh!
And at 5 seconds, they will no longer have time to pick up the thing.
No!
Ooh.
That was so close. 12-9. My haters are my motivators. I love that for you. Keep living in that era. Match point.
Yep, still match point
Round
for the Grizzlies.
22. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if Mario Kart went 22 rounds?
I don't think I could watch it.
Nobody
I
can
don't.
anyway.
Yeah.
And it goes to 7. I think it'd be more fun if Mario Kart had like a full like Grand Prix or whatever instead of just 2 people against each other. Like if they filled it with like 12 people playing at once, I think it would be way funner.
I believe we've had that done before for an invitational that Dustin has been a part of.
Yeah.
And I think it went pretty well. So
Yeah.
I think they could definitely try and do that.
And they'd have a lot more like schools playing and a lot, so they'd have more people watching them.
Yep. Looks like Steev is Wash trying to pick up the Euro.
Ooh.
Takes the Euro.
Got a kill and then got killed. That's unfortunate.
It's a
But there's
3v1
only
for the
one left.
Grizzlies. Yes.
How did one come back?
So this is the character Sage that I was telling you about before that can res. She used her ultimate to res that Euro.
Spy carry. Well, I wonder who's gonna carry it now. There's only one left.
Yeah. But when it says spy carrier killed, that means you just know the spike was dropped.
We
And
won!
Grizzlies take
We
the
took
map.
the map!
Sorry.
That is so good.
Alright. Looks like we're back. And I was wrong. I guess they banned Vine. We're playing Split.
Split?
Mhm.
That looks way more modern than the last map.
Yes. Looks like we're defending this time.
Is it just random each time who's defending and who's attacking?
No, they get to pick sides. So we get to pick if we want to attack or defend.
Oh, and we wanted to defend.
Mhm.
I love that for us. Do we have the same people playing that were last
Yes.
round? Okay.
It looks like we're going with the same comp. We just have to wait for Jimmy Buckets to pick Harbor.
Let's go. Do they get to keep their money from the last round?
No, it's complete restart.
Oh, that sucks. Defending. Oh, those are cute little screens. I like the chicken.
Yeah, they have unique calling cards in that. Really good ones too.
Yeah. Oh, that looks like the Spider-Man meme.
The pointing one,
Yeah. I pointed like people could see me.
We could get a webcam in here if we want to steal something from Spencer.
Oh my gosh, we should get Pin in. We need a webcam in here.
We could just go steal it from Spencer, but I'm pretty sure he needs it for tonight.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when he doesn't need it.
Yeah. We'll steal it
That would
from
be
him.
so fun. Then when I pointed, they would know I was
They would
pointing.
know, yeah.
Worth it.
It is worth it.
Because people want to watch pointing.
Yep.
Buy phase. What are they buying?
Let's
Hurry.
see. Just standard classics, I guess.
Oh,
Looks
yeah,
like
'cause
they
it's the
adopted to
first
save.
round.
Yeah.
They don't have any money.
Yeah, either they bought util or I guess they just
So
bought util.
util's their money on here.
Yeah.
Okay. I like Animal Crossing. They call money bells.
Oh. That's an interesting money name.
Yeah. There's an Animal Crossing Monopoly game that doesn't have any money. You just trade bell bags.
So you're trading money no matter what.
Not really. I mean, kind of.
If Bell's the money credit system, then you're trading Bell.
I guess. Oh no.
Looks like
Attackers
they took the first
won.
map. Yep.
Hey, it's the first round. They play. It's first to 13 points, win by 2.
Yep.
They've got this.
It could go on forever.
Oh, well. Hopefully not. I hope they win quickly and efficiently.
Are you going to get to bed?
Yeah, I think I said that an hour ago.
Bedtime at 7:30. I don't know how you do it.
Well, it's 7:55 now. I'm pushing it. Bye, phase.
Let's see.
Too late. Oh, it's not too late.
Yeah, you can still spectate him. Looks like just standard pistols.
Oh, yeah, they gotta get some util.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Looks like the Grizzlies are trying to stop this incoming flood.
Yeah.
Jimmy Buckets gets taken out by the opposing harbor.
We got 4 people left, though. Swiss Legend. What a name.
Looks like it's now a 3v5.
3v5. Oh, 2v5. They can pull it out.
Yep.
Oh,
Steev took out Swiss Legend though.
Hey, next
oh,
round's gonna
body
be better.
shots. Of course.
bye, phase.
Let's see. Are they all going? Okay. Ace of Spades picks out a ghost. Looks like they're going for a save, except for Jimmy, who bought
I thought you were going to say they pick out a gun.
Jimmy Buckets chooses a Spectre instead.
Ooh.
Looks like they're just saving more.
Hey, that could pay off for them.
It could. The thing about this game is, if you manage your economy right, it'll have a spiral effect to where it just can cripple the enemy team.
Oh.
Ace of Spades getting taken out by Killa. Steev going in for that flank. Hoping he can
Ooh.
spot someone. As his wall goes down, he spots Killa and gets a shot off, and a shot off on the harbor. And backs away to regroup. I just now realized that their numbers on the screen is what you press on the button on the mouse. So that's helpful.
You've just been pressing blindly.
Yep.
Right now we're watching Jimmy is Washed.
Yeah, so a bunch of the MSU boys decided to put Washed as their name. So Jackson is Blue is Washed, Spencer is Royal is Washed, and then Steev and Jimmy is Washed and Steev
Are they
is
just
washed.
saying they're clean, or like does washed mean something else?
Washed means that they're washed at the that they were once good at the game but now are bad at the game. So it's just like a joke.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Is there like a term for being like anti-washed?
A goat, I guess. I'm not sure this is fully transitioned. Just in case. I might have forgotten to press it twice. Jimmy takes out Swiss's legend and sends out his cove to protect Steev.
Steev is washed is diffusing. That's
Yep.
good, right?
Oh. I bet he got it halfway though. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, that was so close.
That was
I think that was
close.
the closest round we've seen on this map.
Yep. Okay, let's see what they are.
Bye, FaZe.
2. Yeah.
In my sleep tonight, I'm gonna be like hearing me say bye, FaZe. What is that creepy bunny
On which one?
up there?
Oh, that's just a part of the map.
That's disturbing.
Let's see what the Grizzlies are buying. Currently, Iris Neptune has a Bulldog, and the other 4 have Vandals.
Ooh. Why are they just chilling there?
They're waiting to see if anyone comes in there.
Oh, yeah, because they can't see all those other
Mhm.
people.
Nope. Jimmy is...
They
Just
killed the
taking
spike
it on,
carrier. 4-4. This
Iris
is looking
healing
up.
Jimmy
Oh.
and picks the harbor and spots the gecko and takes the gecko.
Nice. Just like that, they are evened up again.
Yep. A 2v2 for the Grizzlies with Spike on their side. All they have to do is watch.
Oh, oh my gosh, this is crazy. They have to be so careful.
Mm-hmm.
But the spike hasn't been planted yet.
Spike is down on the Grizzlies side.
Oh, so they haven't even picked it up yet?
They can't pick it up. We're defending.
Yeah, I meant the other team.
No, the enemy team hasn't picked up. Oh, so close from
That
Iris
was
Neptune.
so close. Bye, FaZe.
Bye,
0-4
FaZe.
right now.
Yep. Let's see. Jimmy is going for a Spectre. Iris is going for a Bulldog. Shullyyyy is going for a Ghost. And Ace is going for a Vandal. Steev going for a Guardian. And Iris changing to a Spectre.
It looks like with every round they're getting closer and closer. So I'm thinking they're going to pull out.
I think they're going to pull out and sweep them 13-4.
13-4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I started
the wash trend, yeah.
Good for you.
We
You're
know.
an icon.
Not sure about that. I mean, he is washed, though, so...
I hope this becomes a trend at like other schools too. Like imagine he starts like a huge thing.
That'd be funny, just seeing, like, everyone being
Oh no, the
washed.
spike is planting.
The spike
That's
is planting.
not
The
good.
Grizzlies are in a 2v5 right now.
They can catch up. I've
Mhm.
seen it before.
Killa taking out Shullyyyy. All left up to Steev to clutch.
What do they mean Royals mousepad play?
So Dalton's name is Royals Mousepad.
Oh.
So it's a joke that Spencer is royal, and everyone just names their accounts after stuff that he would use to play. So like Royal's mouse, Royal's mousepad, Royal shaker cup are all names that we've chosen.
I thought Dalton was here.
Dalton left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Aw.
0 to 5. Bye, face.
Let's see. Aces, Spades going with a Vandal, Shullyyyy going with a Judge, Steev going with the Marshal, Iris going with the
someone
Bulldog, and the
changed.
Spectre. I believe that's somewhat final. Looks like the Grizzlies are deciding to really contest mid. They know the enemy team has been going there, so could be interesting to see how this plays out.
So a big part of this game is like learning how the other team strategizes and then trying to combat that.
Yes.
Okay.
After the game has started, it's strategy.
My stem is like 50% off now. Look.
What have you done to it?
I need a stapler.
A stapler?
Yeah, for my pumpkin. Oh, we should do like a Halloween special stream where we all carve pumpkins while we're streaming.
That could be cool. Or like dress up and like have Halloween costumes.
Oh, yeah. That's when we need the webcam.
Yep.
We dress up and we commentate. I'm being a moth this year for Halloween. What about you?
I don't know yet.
Kill! Is that a jellyfish?
I'm not sure. Grizzlies in a 1v4?
Oh,
And-
wait.
Or 1v3, I guess, what it was.
Dang, 0 to 6. You think they can catch up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as they start their attacking round, they'll be catching up.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause they have been doing really good on attack.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they're really spread out right now.
Yeah, on defense, you want to be more spread out so you can catch the enemy and then wait
Yeah.
for your team to rotate.
And then once one of them finds them, they can be like, hey, everybody over here.
Yep.
Okay.
Looks like they have gotten a scan off on A. They might have saw them. The Grizzlies are rotating A. Iris getting picked by the Sage. Grizzlies now in a 4v3.
That's good.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jimmy Bucket getting an unlucky
Just like
time.
that,
Yep.
the game turns around so fast. Spike is planted. I bet they can de-plant it.
Yep, they can.
They can
Defuse
de-plant
it.
Defuse it. So them having the high ground like they do right now is definitely an advantage, right?
Yes. They can somewhat see over the wall, but now he put the
Oh
casket
no.
over there. Steve trying to
Oh.
bait the timing.
Oh, it's 1-1. Oh.
Oh.
We just get so sad. Oh. Bye, FaZe.
Yep, bye phase. Looks like they're mostly going for Vandals now that they're on the full buy.
They should all have Vandals. They should be twinning.
I think it'd be more than 20, but close enough.
What is it with 5 people?
I have no clue.
I know in Spanish 5 is cinco.
Yep.
Maybe it's cincoing.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Iris going for a Phantom.
Oh, that is pretty.
Yeah, that's the Champions VCT bundle.
How do they get these bundles?
They purchase them in the store.
Oh.
Yeah. Some bundles are like limited time, like this one, so that was only available during like VCT champs.
Yeah. Oh.
Jimmy nearly getting the raise.
They were so close.
Iris left in a 1v4.
I don't know, but 2 of those people on the other team have pretty low health.
Yep. Iris takes down the harbor.
Iris is doing good.
Yep.
Ooh.
Gets the gecko.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Peeks it.
my god.
Oh, only left.
Iris is going crazy.
Oh. Can she find the raise?
Oh.
Looks like the raise is kind of playing back, hoping that she can get the plant.
Ooh.
Sky sending out her dog. Finds the raise. Using her blast.
Oh,
Getting it.
yeah!
Can she get it? I believe she can get it.
Iris is gonna do this.
Oh. It's gonna be close.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be down to the wire.
Oh my gosh.
And she gets
Woo!
it!
What does that mean?
Iris with the 1v4 clutch.
Iris, that was insane. Bye, FaZe.
Bye, FaZe. Yes. Steve going for the Marshall. Iris sticking with the Phantom. Jimmy going with the Spectre. Shane going with the Stinger. And Ace going with the Vandal.
I feel like Vandal's a pretty popular choice tonight.
Yeah, Vandal is a clean one-shot headshot.
Mm-hmm.
Phantom has a chance to get a one-shot headshot depending on how close you are.
Okay.
But it's either a two-tap or the one-tap. So it's all personal preference what certain people like, so.
Oh, we lost a viewer.
Oh.
Someone else went to bed.
Sure.
Yep. Well, honestly, if you're not sleeping right now, there's no reason you shouldn't be watching the stream.
That's fair. I actually agree with that one.
Like, that's the only acceptable reason for me. I don't think my mom believes that this is what I do after school every day.
Why?
I think she thinks I'm, like, secretly out doing stuff. Like, fun stuff.
Isn't this fun, though?
Yeah, this is fun. But, like, she's old. Like, in her generation,
Oh.
they didn't have internet.
That's fair.
I think she still thinks a printer is modern.
Wasn't that like in the 1970s?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know how that's modern then. Like, certain printers are modern, but
Yeah.
not a
Like, when she
printer
plays on my
concept.
Switch, all she plays is the old Mario games.
That's
all she
fair.
understands.
That's
Paper
all my-
Mario.
That's all my parents understand, too.
Yeah.
They know Nintendo. They called my Xbox Nintendo for, like, ever.
I mean, they're basically the same thing, just the Xbox is worse.
I disagree with that.
I don't know, I like the Xbox 360.
I had the Xbox One, so I,
Oh, yeah.
that was what I grew up on.
2-4 right now. Spike is planted. Oh!
Iris still alive. She can make the clutch again.
I don't know, Iris is going insane. Like,
Sending out the Sky Dog.
how many times can she send out her dog?
Every time. So right now, she used hers. If she'll be able to buy it back next round. So she has a one-time use.
Oh, okay. So that's something she has to buy.
Mm-hmm. Certain utilities in their in a agent's kit can be used multiple times. So if we go over to spectate Steev, what he has bound on E right now, he can use that multiple times with a 40 or 45 second duration cooldown.
Bye, FaZe!
Yep, it's the bye phase. Looks like Iris and Steve going for Guardians, trying to get those nice clean headshots. Jimmy going for a Spectre.
Who's chilling with the pistol?
Shullyyyy and Ace currently. Looks like they're trying to save.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. More credits is better.
Yeah.
Looks like Steve is holding the angle onto the ladder.
Staircase?
I forget what the call out is. Mid-vent. Shows it up at the top.
I was like, I do not see a ladder.
It was those rails.
Can they go in the rooms? Like, where
which
those
one?
doors are?
What doors?
I don't know, I just saw a door.
I don't think so.
What is that Defender Killjoy timer?
That detains the enemies within the certain spot, so they can't move.
Oh, that is sick. Oh,
So right now it
someone's
says
stuck.
one player
It's like a
detained.
spider trap.
Yes, basically.
Spider web. Woo!
Iris and all three are taken out.
Nice.
Grizzlies are at 1 and 9, getting body shotted.
They're going to recover, though. I
They
can just
are
tell
going
it.
to recover.
Like, I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah. As soon as the attack phase gets on,
Yeah.
they'll be winning.
And they're pretty close to that. What, 2 more rounds?
Yes, I believe so. This is round 11? Yeah.
Yep. And if they win this map, they win the game as a whole, right?
Yes. It's first to 3. Or first to best of 3.
Heck yeah. Ooh. How do you think this round's going to play out?
I think the Grizzlies are going to take it I think they're going to have 2 players left.
Yeah. Place your bets now. Do people bet on this game?
I don't think so. I mean, they can do, like, their channel points.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I think we'd have to set that up.
We should set it up as like a fundraiser.
I don't think you can do that with the channel points.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, they could just redeem it for, like, the hydrate and whatnot.
Well, right now we're at 2.
Yep. Like I said,
Like
win
you,
with 2
like
players.
oh.
Getting teabagged, man. The enemy has.
Last round before swap though, and then things are gonna turn around.
Yes, things will turn around on this.
Bye phase.
Let's see what the Grizzlies are buying. Looks like 3 Vandals, a Spectre, or not a Spectre, a Phantom, and a Bulldog. And they barely have any credits left since it's the last round. They want to spend as much as they can.
Oh, so when they swap, they lose all their credits, not just between
it
maps?
resets to the pistol round.
Ooh. Let's see if Iris can pull out another win.
The Ray's wasting her ult, not finding anyone.
Ooh.
And gets taken out by Ace.
Nice. 5 on 4 right now. So is that drone someone's ult too?
No. The drone is part of Sova's kit, so he can use that and he can gain recon.
Oh, okay. 3 on 2. 2 on 2. Wow, this is like really close every round.
Yes.
But can they defuse that in time?
I believe so. They can still defuse it right now. Now they have a certain amount. Spots the gecko.
Oh.
Can't.
Oh, that was so
Unfortunately,
close.
getting taken out. The first game I played all the way through was Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Still my favorite game.
I love that I know that about you now.
Not me.
Oh.
Don't. Yeah, what? Yeah, no.
Well, good to know about you, Dalton. I feel like everybody is always hyping up Breath of the Wild, though, like as the best Zelda game.
I don't know. When did that come out? Like pretty recently? Like
Yeah, that's like a
couple
newer
years
game.
ago? Yeah. I've heard it was good. I mean,
Bye, face!
Oh, we probably need to switch to us. Everyone going with the classic and Shullyyyy purchasing shields.
So now they're on the attack.
Yes, now we're on attack.
So this is going to turn around so quickly. And they're all staying pretty close together.
Yep. Jimmy is sending out his wall, blocking off some of the sight.
Ooh. Oh,
Steve
they
picking
got
up the other
him.
Sova. And Spike going down.
5 on 4, 4 on 4 right now. Man, they're just bullets flying everywhere. What?
Steve picking up the gecko.
Oh, I love geckos.
And Jimmy picking up 2.
1 on 1. Are they the same character?
Yep. Both harbors. Both sending out their caverns, too.
They're just walking in a circle. Ooh!
Jimmy just has to play it safe. He can somewhat bait out the defuse. Ah, and he gets it.
Woo! This is
You're taking
gonna
that
turn around. We are gonna win this, and then we're gonna win the game.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna go to bed.
Let's see. Jimmy and Ace buying Vandals with
Oh
Steev
my
as
god,
well.
nice.
Looks like they have opted to full buy.
2 people got shields? 3?
4 got shields. Steven is the only one who doesn't yet.
Oh. They heard me, and they took their shield away.
I don't think they heard you at all.
Pulling out the bow and arrow.
Sova sending his recon dart out,
Ooh.
hoping to gain some information.
They can't even see that they are surrounded.
No.
4 to 5. Oh no! Ooh!
Takes the Gecko
Got
and
him.
takes the Sova.
Got him! Oh,
And finds the harbor.
Steev is doing so good. Unholy is
Grizzlies
surrounded
now
and doesn't know.
4v2.
4v2. This is going so good.
Unholy takes out
3-1.
Jimmy, but Steev takes him.
Yeah!
And takes the thing.
3 and 11.
Go on Twitch.
What?
We're just coming here.
Watch Twitch.
How are they doing?
They took the first map.
It's only been the first map,
Yes.
and it's now the second.
Yes.
Oh, we forgot the buy phase. We're gonna have to do
Oh.
2 next round.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We're gonna have to make it up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to say it twice.
I mean, I guess we could just do this over.
Oh,
I mean,
buy phase. What did they get?
Vandals and a Ghost. There we go.
That was so nice.
Buy phase complete.
Okay, we are 4 to 5 right now
Yep.
on people.
This is
not
completely
points.
takeable.
Oh, they got this. I thought that was not someone on their team, and I was freaking out for a second. Oh my gosh. Woo!
Steev taking out the other Sova.
I love when
Now
they
in a
win.
4v4.
It is so exciting.
Steev trying to pull his ult.
Through the wall?
Mm-hmm. It can pierce through the wall.
Oh. Oh my gosh. This is about to get so intense so quickly.
Oh.
Oh, that came out of nowhere. Hey, it's still 3-4.
This is completely winnable still.
Oh no. They have to go get the spike now.
Shullyyyy left in a 1v4. Takes
Hey.
the harbor.
Oh,
and
that was close.
It is now match point for the
3-12.
enemy.
Hey.
And body shots.
They aren't going to let him get that far.
No.
Bye, phase.
Buy phase part 2. Let's see. Yep. Looks like we're going with full Vandals except for Shullyyyy with Spectre. Looks like going to be a good round out of the Grizzlies.
They are not going to lose this. They got this.
Yep. They're going to come back, what is
They're
it?
going to have the comeback of a century.
9, 11. They're going to come back, sweep 11 rounds.
Yep. Oh. I love that we can see what they can't see. That is so exciting to me. Ooh. Run. It looked like he was like fist bumping the wall.
Clips, when the game clips the gun and stuff.
Oh.
Iris left in
That
a
went bad so
1v5.
fast. Hey,
We've
she's
seen
done it
Iris
before.
do this before.
She has done it before.
She has done it before.
Now we just need to do it. Her to do it 11 more times.
Mm-hmm. Even though everyone else responds next round, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just keep clutching.
Oh!
Flawless from the enemy.
Defeat. We'll be right back, guys.
Alright. Looks like we're back. The Grizzlies had a break for about 5 minutes, and now they're back to play Sunset. Looks like we're starting out on attack this round. And it looks like Iris Neptune has chosen Sky. Jimmy has chosen Harbor. Ace of Spades and Steev both going duelists and choosing Reyna and Jet respectively. And it looks like Shullyyyy has chosen Sage. And it's currently 1-1, so this is the final map in this best of 3. So I'm very interested to see how this is going to be playing out. I'm just waiting on the defense to lock in their picks, and we'll be off. And a little bit about Sunset is that it's a new map into the rotation, and it's a very interesting map. It has mid, B, and A, like the normal sites and mid control. But mid is a really dangerous and special place since sniping is a very important part of this. Both teams can have snipers in mid and control mid through that way. And we'll start off on Steev is washed on Jet. And this is pistol round. So let's see. We're all staying classics with Shullyyyy taking in light shields. And I'm assuming a wall. Steev making my brain hurt with all his shaking, and so is Saf. We'll go to Iris Neptune to start it off. Looks like the Grizzlies have chosen to go B. And I personally love pistol rounds in Valorant, because that's when I get the most kills. I absolutely love it, and especially on Sunset. Yeah, Sunset's a great map in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's really great. Looks like the Grizzlies have chosen to 5-stack onto B. And with that Omen smoke, they're a little bit hesitant to push. The opposing Sage put down a wall, so let's see how they react to it. Looks like the Grizzlies have chosen to rotate off. They knew that there was a lot of pressure there, so that's why they probably did it. And looks like the opposing team has realized this. Ace of Spades trying to pick off that Omen, and the Gecko. Looks like Ace of Spades trying to dismiss to save. Gets the Sage and they take the round. Alright, it's buy round this time. Let's see what the Grizzlies are buying. So currently Jimmy Buckets has chosen a Spectre. Shullyyyy opts for the Ghost as well as Iris Neptune. And Ace of Spades and Steev going with the Sheriff. Looks like they're really trying to contest for this mid site. Let's see how this works for the Grizzlies. They spot the Sage. And the interesting thing about using util on maps is that it gives you information on where the enemy position could be. So that might be why the Grizzlies are kind of hesitant on using util sometimes, is they don't want to give up too much information. Grizzlies now win a 4v3 with Steev picking off the Sage. Jimmy Bucket's walling out so they can have a nice, safe site plant. Shullyyyy using his wall. Looks like Steev is trying to lurk in behind to try and catch off anyone, and picks off the Sova. Grizzlies now in a 4v2, with the enemy having to retake and defuse. Steev picking up the enemy Phoenix. Grizzlies now in a 3v1. And Steev picks out the Gecko. Alright, it's buy round. Let's see. Grizzlies opt for 3 Vandals, a Spectre, and a Classic right now. Iris Neptune chooses a Bulldog. Steev picking off the enemy Sova. And finishes the Gecko. Spike is going down. Grizzlies in a 3v3 right now. Steev picks the Sova, or the Sage, and finds the Omen, but the Omen is quicker and gets him. All up to Ace of Spades and Shullyyyy. And Ace of Spades taking it. Beautiful round out of the Grizzlies. Alright, it's buy round. Let's see what the Grizzlies are buying. Looks like we're opting for 2 Vandals, 2 Spectres, and a Classic right now. Could Steev be going op on Jet? And he chooses Vandal. Looks like Steev has popped his ult, looking for anyone lurking in the back, and finds the Omen, but the Omen teleports away. I'm guessing the Omen got info on where they were. Looks like Steev is deciding to lurk up mid, hoping to find anyone. Spots the Phoenix, but does not take it. Ace of Spades looking to go up mid as well. Spots the Phoenix, but the Phoenix takes it. Iris Neptune taking out the Omen. Grizzlies now in a 2v4. A bit of input lag, it seems there. I've seen Iris clutch before in a 1v4. I hope she can do it again. Let's see what the Grizzlies are buying on buy round. Looks like they're opting for 2 Vandals, 2 Spectres, and a Ghost, as well as full shields. Jimmy sending out his wave out. As well as Reyna sending out her Leer. Steev is getting taken out by the Sova. Jimmy Buckets spots one. Ace of Spades taking out the Sova. Jimmy Buckets picking up the Vandal, hoping to get those crisp headshots. Also sending out his wall. Grizzly's now in a 1v3. Takes the Omen, takes the Sage. A 1v1 versus the Phoenix and the Harbor. With the Grizzlies having the spike down. Now, an interesting thing about this game is that they can see when to hit the spike based on when they're doing it. Oh, he just barely misses the Phoenix. So when the spike is planted, the Grizzlies can hear a sound when it's when the enemy starts defusing, and this is clear throughout Valorant, and it's an integral part of the play. So you don't have to always check bomb like you do in games like Call of Duty and CS:GO, where you have to check bomb every certain amount of time to make sure the enemy is not defusing. In Valorant, you can actively hear it. Looks like Grizzlies are opting for 2 going mid and 3 going 4 now going B. Breaking the Sage wall. Steev getting picked off by the Phoenix. Skye sending out her ult to find people. What Skye's ult does is it sends out 3 little heads of dog-like figures to search where the enemies are. So if it goes behind them, they'll know an enemy is behind them. Grizzly's now in a 4v3. Jimmy Bucket's sending it back out his wall. Grizzlies now in a 2v1 and they can no longer get it. Grizzlies won the round. Alright, it's buy phase. Let's see what the Grizzlies are buying. Looks like they're opting for 4 Vandals and a Bulldog. Looks like the Grizzlies are trying to go work up A. Ace of Spades almost picking out that Gecko. Steev picking out the Sova. And Ace of Spades picking the Gecko up. Ooh. Omen's blind and Omen take out Iris. Grizzlies in a 4v3 again. And Steev getting taken out by Omen. Sage putting up a wall. That is crucial. It now blocks part of the enemy's path. Jimmy picking up Phoenix. Now in a 3v2. And see, the interesting thing about some of the Grizzlies' utility is it can block off part of the enemy's view. So they might not be able to fully get in. So like here, they would have to break Sage Wall and then go in. Now Omen can TP, which means he can get there a bit ahead. And he uses smoke to block it right now. So all they have to do is do that, and the Grizzlies can actually ping the spike so that they can shoot through the smoke. Grizzlies are now up 5-2. Alright, we're currently spectating Ace of Spades with her Champions VCT Vandal. Doing a nice clean inspection for us. Looks like the Grizzlies are trying to switch it up this time and go a different route. Looks like Omen uses his ult to gain more information about where the Grizzlies are. The interesting thing about Omen's ult is that he can TP anywhere on the map, but he can cancel it. This is really great when you're clutching, and as you can get the spike when it's down, and pick it up from your teammate's body and cancel it. Ooh, Ace of Spades getting taken out by the Sova. Grizzlies in a 3v5 now. Iris Neptune picking out the Sova before getting taken out by the Omen. Jimmy Bucket picking 2 before getting traded out. Shullyyyy left in a 1v2. Spike is down, and he has a Sage wall blocking it, so it'll be pretty hard to get through it. Looks like he has to fully rotate, deciding which way to go. Looks like he instead chooses to save and capture an ult point to get a res off. Alright, buy phase. Let's see what the Grizzlies are buying now. Oh, it looks like Shullyyyy is opting for a Vandal that he saved from last round. Jimmy is picking up a Spectre. Iris picking up a Sheriff. And then Ace is a Ghost. And now Shullyyyy and Jimmy have switched from... Jimmy now has the Vandal and Shullyyyy has the Ghost. With Steev picking up the Guardian. Omen's smoke goes out on B side, and the Grizzlies instantly decide to rotate. Omen sends out another smoke. It's the Sova taking out Jimmy Buckets before getting picked by Ace. Grizzlies now in a 3v4. Oh, I just learned a new thing. I can click the mouse button to switch instead of pressing the keys. I'm learning crazy things about Valorant casting right now. See, we would normally have our caster Spencer doing this, but he is actually casting the Valorant Premiere Series for the NJC. So after this is done, I would highly suggest go checking out the NJC AAE Twitch and viewing him there. Looks like Spike is going down for the Grizzlies. Ace of Spades getting picked out by the Omen. And Sky's ult going out. As well as Harbor ult. Ooh. Jimmy picks up the Omen. However, ooh. Grizzlies are taken out this round. And the defense gets the defuse off. Looks like the Grizzlies are opting for an A push this round. Ooh. Shullyyyy missed that timing. Will he know? Oh, he finds the Omen back there. The Omen gets taken out by Iris. Grizzlies now in a 4v1 with, I assume, Spike going to be down soon. Looks like they're trying to find this last player. Can they know they're behind them? Looks like Ace finding the Sage before getting taken out. Jimmy's wall has fallen. Now, ooh, the Sage taking out Jimmy and Steev. It's all up to Iris. Iris holding this angle, hoping to get, oh, and barely misses. Can they get the defuse off in time? I believe so. 2.7 seconds. Very close round out of the Grizzlies. Ooh, location revealed from Soba's recon dart. Looks like Jimmy is deciding to pick up mid to watch their flank. Steev using his ult on Swiss to get a kill. Iris trying to heal. Steev getting another kill. Grizzlies now in a 5v2. Omen taking out Ace of Spades before getting traded by Jimmy Buckets. And attackers win. Great round out of Steev. Now the Grizzlies have switched sides, so now they're defending. It is currently 6-6. First to 13 wins or a +2. Let's see. Grizzlies have opted for a 3-2 split, with Jimmy Buckets lurking up mid. All Grizzlies staying on a classic this round, with Shullyyyy buying a wall and armor. Everyone kind of at a standstill. Looks like Steev and Shullyyyy are trying to lurk up, trying to see what info they can collect. Looks like they have given a call to fully rotate. Ace of Spades picking up one before getting traded. Jimmy Buckets falling to the Omen. Grizzlies are now in a 3v4. Can they clutch? Steev picking up the Phoenix? Steev picking up the Gecko as well. Ooh, Shullyyyy and them spot the Sova. Steev picks up the Omen. Gets healed by Shullyyyy. And gets the defuse. Steev going huge for the Grizzlies right there. Grizzlies are up 1 point right now. Let's see what the Grizzlies are buying as well. Looks like a Ghost and Shield from Steev, a Vandal out of Ace, a Spectre, or a Sheriff out of Ace, a Spectre out of Jimmy, and a Shorty out of Iris, and a Ghost out of Shullyyyy. I wonder what Iris is going to do on the Shorty. I haven't seen her use any shotguns this round. Looks like she has decided to hold B with the Shorty. We'll see how that works. There we go. Looks like the enemy has opted for another B push. And it looks like Steev has gotten the call to fully flank. Grizzlies are holding off right now until they can get some more help from behind. Jimmy picking off the Omen. Sage's Sky Dog going out. Spotting the Gecko. Jimmy picking up the Sage before Shullyyyy gets traded by the Phoenix. And Jimmy picking up the Gecko. They spot the Phoenix. And Iris can defuse in a safe spot without getting wall banged. Can she get it? Oh. Looks like Phoenix throws his Molly before getting traded out. And the Grizzlies take the round. Alright, it's buy phase out of the Grizzlies. Let's see what they go with. Looks like Steev is opting for a Vandal as well as Ace of Spades. Looks like Jimmy Buckets is sticking it to the Judge. Or excuse me, the Bucky. And then Iris Neptune looking at the Shorty again, and then Shullyyyy going with the Ghost. Looks like they've opted for a 2-1-2 split this round, with Jimmy holding up mid. Looks like they have gotten the call to rotate to B. Jimmy Buckets sends his wall out, making sure that they cannot get through without being heard. And they all instantly decide to rotate as well. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays. Oh, it also looks like Shullyyyy has also put up her Sage wall, maybe. Or his Sage wall, excuse me. Looks like the Grizzlies have fully rotated A, and now are realizing their mistake. Luckily, Jimmy has stayed up in that mid connector so that he can make sure that they do not fully have B rotate with no contest. Steev picking out the Phoenix that was lurking up mid. Jimmy Buckets taking out the Sova as well. Grizzlies are now in a 4v3. Jimmy Buckets spots the Gecko. Takes him out. Grizzlies now can defuse. And Grizzlies will take this round. And if you're wondering how I'm so confident about the defuses, it's because after the spike gets to the third ring, they cannot defuse it anymore. So if it's still before that third ring, they can still defuse it. Alright, well, we're gonna be spectating Steev this round. And looks like they have all opted for Vandals except Iris with the Judge. Let's see, the Grizzlies have opted for a 1. Looks like it's going to be 2-1-2 split this round with Steev rotating A. Jimmy Buckets walled off A. They cannot enter without being heard. And Shullyyyy walls out the mid A connector. And Steev does dash up, or updrafts over it to make sure that he can get ahead. Ooh, he cannot get back. Ever since they took out Jet's 2 updrafts, things have been a little bit hard for those Jet mains. He goes, sprays a bit, dashes, make sure he can get out. Grizzlies are now in a 4v4. He takes out the Sova. Gecko is still entrapped in that corner. Steev has him cornered. Throws the spike down. Oh, for his Omen to pick it up. That's a great use of util there. But Ace of Spades does get the Omen. This commenter is honestly goated. Thanks, Raven. I'm not Spencer, but, you know, who can be, you know? Also, you were supposed to say that in the NJC chat. Not this one, you know. Looks like Phoenix is going to be planting. Grizzlies are up in lives. Can they take this? I believe so. Spots the Phoenix and gets the clean head tap. And they are going to get the defuse this time. Grizzlies are going to be up 10-6 and have not lost since they switched to defense. I hope they can keep that up for 3 more rounds. Or I should say, I know they can keep them up for 3 more rounds. Alright, we're going to be spectating Shullyyyy here. Looks like the Grizzlies are still buying Vandals. We'll see what Iris Neptune does in a second. And Iris Neptune opts for the Phantom. You know, she clutched on that a game ago, and that was an honestly amazing clutch. It was a 1v4. Shullyyyy uses his wall to make sure no one can get in that elbow connector. Steev picks up the Sage before getting traded out by the Omen. Now, the Grizzlies have been up in economy for a long time. And as we saw that Omen, he had to use a Stinger. Not the best gun, but a good save weapon. So, the enemy is really suffering from credits. So, it's really helping the Grizzlies here. Grizzlies are in a 4v4 right now. Looks like Grizzlies are trying to rotate mid and B at the same time, while Shullyyyy is kind of sticking it out A, making sure no one can come. Iris Neptune picks out the Omen. Grizzlies are now up 1 in lives. Phoenix has been taken out by or Jimmy Buckets has been taken out by the Phoenix. Shullyyy's still holding the A cross, hoping that someone will come in to get his clean 1-tap, or to get 1-tapped by Shullyyyy. Looks like the Grizzlies are deciding to rotate A this time. Shullyyyy puts out his orb, hoping to slow someone down. Spots the Phoenix, but gets hit with his knife. Iris taking out the Phoenix before. And the defenders win. Grizzlies win. That was a great collateral by them. Grizzlies are 2 matches away from winning this game. And Steev and Saf both have their ults. Now, duelist ults are really, really good. They basically can make or break rounds if used properly. And looks like everyone is at a full buy right now. So this is going to be really crucial if the Grizzlies win it, as the enemy's economy is going to be completely in shambles. Ace of Spades uses the door on mid to make sure no one can cut through mid on this. And they get the call to rotate A, I'm assuming. Steev gets traded out by the Sage. Or, yeah. Looks like the Grizzlies have rotated A. And Jimmy Buckets gets picked off by the Omen. Ace's Lear goes up. Hopefully she can blind some opponents. Grizzlies are in a 3v5. But I know they can take this. They still have some great util and still have Reyna's ult. Yeah, Ace of Spades knows what's up. I know they can't hear me, but you know, some points it sounds like they can, you know. Looks like they're trying to rotate up mid and go to B. I'm assuming Ace of Spades is going to save her ult, and they might even choose to save this round. Yeah, it looks like they're choosing to save. They know they're up in util, and they know they have guns, so looks like they're going to save. Ace of Spades jamming out to the VCT music on her gun. Attackers win. Oh, and they get the Phoenix on it. So they really made an impact on their credits as 2 of them died. So that means they lost their weapons, and the Phoenix pushed out into their spawn, meaning he lost his. Grizzlies are still at a full buy, with Steev going for a sheriff in this. I wonder what he's thinking. I mean, he's dubbed pause right now, so anything can happen for him, you know? We'll be spectating Jimmy Buckets this round. He waves off mid. Let's see. Grizzlies have gone for a 2-2-1 split this time. Steev picking up 1 with his ult before getting traded. I'm assuming they know where they are, and they call for a fast rotate. Since Jimmy walled off mid, they cannot get through without being heard. His wall goes down. It looks like they might sense the opponent's backing off, since they haven't had any aggression recently. So now they're going to be probably playing closer angles to make sure that they can't rotate as fully. Omen getting picked off by Ace of Spades. Looks like they still sense aggression. And he coves off mid again, A again. That's the whole thing about Valorant, is if you show some presence and maybe a spot you aren't going, it will show to the enemy that you're there, even though you might not be. So that's a great thing about Valorant too. It adds another level of strategy into the game. Grizzlies in a 3v5. The Phoenix takes out Jimmy Buckets before getting traded by Shullyyyy. And it looks like Grizzlies are going for another save round. Maybe? Yeah, they're going for another save round. Looks like the Soviet is trying to push up. And gets traded out. I don't really know why they're pushing up. They have weapons, like, all they're doing is wasting their credits. And it looks like we're going for 4 Vandals and a Phantom, while the enemy is going for 2 Judges. Looks like they're really trying to rat and play passive. And looks like the Grizzlies are going for a 2-1-2 split this time. Let's spectate Steev this time. blinded by the Phoenix, but gets taken out by the Omen. Looks like they're calling maybe for an A rotate. Shullyyyy healing himself before backing up since his sage wall was broken. Jimmy Bucket's picking up the Phoenix. That's a massive kill right there. Omen smokes before TPing right onto Ace of Spades, but gets taken out. They spot the Sage, and Shullyyyy nearly gets him. Grizzlies are now in a 2v3, with Spike going down for the enemy. Jimmy Bucket's picking up the Sage. They're now in a 2v2. If he can find the Gecko, and Iris finds the Sova, they're going to have to push this Gecko before time runs out. Jimmy Buckets does it and gets it. They might get the defuse. They do. Grizzlies are now going to be on match point. One more round for the Grizzlies, and they win and take home the series. Let's see what the Grizzlies are buying. Steev going for the op. I knew he'd do it one time this series. And the rest four going for Vandals. Steev decides to go for another Vandal. I really thought he'd be pulling out the op. I know if our caster Spencer was playing this time, I know he'd be pulling out the op. Jimmy Bucket's trying to hold mid right now, with a Sova recon dart going around B. Steev getting taken out by the Omen before Shullyyyy, and Shullyyyy uses his ult to res Steev. They know they're on match point. They gotta use it all. Jimmy Bucket's going maybe to use his wall. I think he knows someone might be there. He spots the Gecko. Pings him. Takes out the Sova. Takes out the Gecko. It's now a 5v2 for the Grizzlies. This is winnable for them. They spot the Omen and they're taking shots on him. The Phoenix took out Jimmy Buckets. Grizzlies now want to... Grizzlies have been taken out. It's alright though. We still got more games. Let's see. Grizzlies are probably opting for 4 Vandals, maybe. Looks like Ace of Spades going with a no, Ace of Spades pulling out the Vandal, and Jimmy also pulling out a Vandal. 4 Vandals, 1 Phantom. Let's see how the Grizzlies do this time. Again, it's still match point, meaning one more round and the Grizzlies win it all. Looks like Ace of Spades spots the Omen. And the Gecko running to plane. Spike is down, but they picked it back up. Steev takes out the Phoenix. Grizzlies are now in a 4v4. Grizzlies are now in a 4v2. Looks like the Omen decided to use his ult in TPA. Steev being traded out by the other Sova. Let's see, they're trying to get the Sova. The Sova takes Jimmy Bucket out. It's still a 2v2 for the Grizzlies. Iris goes for the flash, maybe. Ah, misses. Shullyyyy takes out the Sova. It's now a 2v1 for the Grizzlies. They still might not be able to take the defuse, but they'll be able to damage the Omen for sure. Shullyy's starting the defuse before getting traded out by the Omen. Ah, and the Omen takes him out. It's now 12 to 10. If the other team gets 2 more rounds, the Grizzlies will have to win 2 more to win. Let's see what the Grizzlies are buying. Looks like Steev is opting for a Marshall, Jimmy Bucket's opting for a Spectre, Iris opting for a Shorty, Shullyyyy opting for a Ghost, and Ace of Spades opting for that Vandal. Looks like Shullyyyy is deciding to wall off this point of A. Jimmy Bucket's also using his wall to block off B. See, Jimmy Bucket spots the Omen. They're both 1 right now. He's calling for his Sky to heal. He sends out his wave. And I bet he's going to be using his ult now. Spike going down. It's a 5v5 for the Grizzlies. Ah, getting taken out by the Sova. Iris Neptune picking up 2. It's a 3v3 for the Grizzlies. Ah, getting traded out by the Gecko. It seems this team really loves to use judges. Ah. Let's see what the Grizzlies are buying this time. 3 Vandals, a Phantom, and then Shullyyyy looking to go for a Stinger. Looks like Steev has his ult and is ready to use it. Recon drone going out. Ah, they spot the Phoenix, but Phoenix recalls. Steev picking up the Omen. That's a huge kill. That's the person who's been tormenting them for the past couple rounds. All the Grizzlies are on A as well. They know it's an A hit. Iris Neptune picks up the Gecko. It's now a 5v3 for the Grizzlies. They can take this home right here. Steev trying to get an angle above that Sage Wall to maybe see if he can spot some people in elbow. Ah, the Sova is holding that angle with the shotgun. Ace of Spades and Steev have taken out. Jimmy Buckets takes out them before Jimmy Buckets has been taken out. This Sova is going huge with the judge right here. It's kind of annoying to me that you can use shotguns in Valorant, but that's all part of the meta. Yes! Shullyyyy picks up 3! I can hear them screaming in the game. That is great from the Grizzlies. Huge clutch right there. Alright, it's been a great game, guys. It's been a pleasure to commentate for you. I know I would love to suggest another stream that our current caster is commentating, NJCAAE. That's where Spencer is casting right now for the Premier Series. And it's been a great night, full of Grizzly games. Please tune in Friday for Warzone and a couple other games. We would love to see you all there. Alright.